Excellent day to you all from everywhere you're listening to me from. This is Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the global president of the Global Clusters Worldwide. It's accurate connection revolution of the global clusters. And I'm thrilled to tell you that the 001 accurate connection revolution of the global cluster is standby to actually, take on the discussion of the intellectual movement of creating the right social capital among communities, among individuals, among nations, and among continents. You know, and that is the reason for accurate connection. We cannot push it away. The place of building the right social capital, and we're going to be learning from the 001 today. But before we do that, let's have the intro of accurate connection revolution.
Human connection is the heartbeat of progress. Welcome to the Connections Revolution. In a world that often feels disconnected, this movement celebrates the power of relationships. At Global Clusters, we are here to foster meaningful connections that go beyond the surface. Connections that inspire, support, and unite. By prioritizing empathy, active listening, and shared experiences, we can create a culture of care and belonging. Together, we build networks that strengthen communities and transform lives. Think about it. Every handshake, every smile, every conversation holds the potential to change someone's world. When we embrace the connections revolution, we make every relationship a step toward unity. So this is your moment to join the movement that changes the world, one act of compassion at a time. Visit theglobalclusters.org to be part of the connection revolution. Stay tuned for the latest updates, events, and insights. Remember, every meeting, every connection matters. Together, we can make humanity thrive. Connect, empower, thrive.
Connect, empower, thrive. It's accurate connection revolutions. And we're diving into it. Let's have the 001 on the spotlight now. And Ma, you're welcome to today's intellectual movement. We appreciate you. We thank you for how you are feeding us with right way on how to build the right social capital. And we appreciate everything you have been doing. We pray that you live long to see this. This is a transgenerational revolution, and the place of the right social capital cannot be pushed away. Over to you, ma. Go ahead.
God bless you, Ambassador. Good afternoon, good morning, and good day, everyone. I stand on all the existing protocols, and may God continue to bless you, empower you, and give you the grace to run this race because it's a race. And I know that the prize is always given accurately. And may, in the name of God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, anchor you to the finishing lines of these global clusters, the world global clusters as you run the race. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here
Amen.
again, and I welcome everybody on board. Everywhere you are listening from, I send my greetings and love from the seat of the ambassador, Adekunle Badmus. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much, everyone listening in. And I pray that as we all key in, we would get
Amen.
the dividends and reap
You're welcome.
the all that we are sowing into this global platform. Today, I want to do like a preambles. I want to discuss. We want to talk about accurate connection. We want to talk about how to connect accurately. We want to talk of the qualities and the properties that are related to the connection that you can get into or key into intentionally and become the master of yourself. We were all created God's masterpiece. Everyone was born and created accurately. That was That is why when you look at uh, uh, conception, it is planned. When you look at the time of delivery, it is planned. When you look at the growth of that child, it is all planned. So we were all formed. I can accurately say this: we were all formed and empowered from our individual wombs. And the empowerment was for us to excel, was for us to sail through this world winners, for us to come out victorious, and for us to come out as uh, good ambassadors of our Creator. He sent us all out, and when he did that with all forms of gifts, talents. And today we want to talk about these gifts, these talents that can help us connect accurately. God gave us human qualities, human enablement for us to grow and become who we are. You can only become who you are when you imbibe the qualities, when you imbibe all the ingredients that God put in man: honesty, empathy, love, integrity, and kindness. The heart is a casing that takes all this in and that can give out this. You dish out what you have. You don't dish out what you don't have. You dish out what you have. And in love, in humanity, in empathy, in compassion, in honesty, in obedience, in integrity, in equality, we give out all these values. And all this together makes man who man is. We are anchored by these qualities. We thrive by these qualities. We excel by these qualities. So each and every one of us would have to re-examine ourselves. Everyone is given these gifts: the gift of life, the gift of the values of life, the gift of the qualities of life, the gift of the capacity of life, the gift of the capability of what we can deliver. We are so elasticated. If we give ourselves the opportunity to be elasticated in these values of life, I mean, uh, the ambassador talked of a projection that time will come, global clusters, the accurate connection revolution will have a school that every young man, young woman will need to pass through to regrind and to remold and to recharge and to bring back these values and put a standard upon it for every man and every woman to tread through. It will become a compulsory path that the government of the day, the people of the world will have to like look at the people who have passed through the global clusters accurate connection school and begin to see the difference. You cannot be schooled by what you know, and at the end of the day, you become a failure. You are schooled and become a winner, and you become a winner, I mean, in all that you have been exposed to: honesty, integrity, learning to reach out to people, learning to show empathy, giving out what you have been given. It becomes an empowerment that you run with. You become you become a champion of what you have been taught, and you go out to the world and begin to uh, give out what you have been given and make the world a better place. We talk of gifts. We are all gifted. We talk of talents. We are all talented. We talk of passion. We all have passions. But in the world we live in, we ask ourselves, sometimes we are not sure of the gift we have because we have not properly aligned ourselves to the awakening of such gift in us. Some have been gifted in so many ways. For God so loved the world, he made the world in his image and likeness. God is perfect, so every man should be perfect. God is good, every man should be good. God is love himself. Everyone should learn to love. So there are gifts put in us, and some of us don't even know that we have these gifts. If you don't intentionally connect with the right movement, with the right people, or with the right ideas, or with the right perspective, if you are not futuristic about it, if you are not focused about it, if you don't delve deep into it and begin to uh, move and look around you, you probably might be lost on your gifts. Or some people don't even know that they are gifted. They are graced in such ways. There are people who can reach out to people and they are meeting the people for the first time. And before you know it, it's like they've known that person for a long time. That's a gift. Like the ambassador, he goes everywhere, he meets people of different backgrounds, different race, different culture, and before you know it, he's connected. That's a gift. I once shared with him that he was born accurately, that his conception was intentionally and accurately connected to the world he lives in now, to what he's doing now. Because at the end of the day, you find out that some people, they tell you, oh, it's very difficult for me to reach out to people. It's very difficult for me to speak in public. Even within their families, they would rather be numb or they would rather be quiet. But speaking out is a gift. Reaching out to people is a gift. Sharing ideas with people is a gift. Helping someone out there is a gift. The heart of kindness is a gift. The heart of empathy is a gift. The heart of integrity is a great gift. The honesty, it's the biggest gift you can ever think of. You are meeting somebody, the person comes honestly to you and be upfront. It's a gift. These are the human qualities that can help man sail through storms, through bad weather, through the difficult moments, through the highs and lows of life, through the ups and downs of life. We all have the gifts and we must learn to exercise it. Like I said earlier, we are all God's masterpiece. We were created wonderfully and fearfully well, that there's nothing God did not give to man. There's nothing God did not provide for man. We only sometimes get into limitation of our thinking of ourselves, of the way we feel, of the way we act, of the way we perceive. But when we learn to remove those barriers the holes, when we learn to remove them, the strongholds, when we learn to push them aside, God has actually given every man a gift. There are educational gifts. There are gifts of the hands. There are gifts of nature and creation, creativity. There are so many gifts out there. Even the gift of the burning passion. You have something in you, you just cannot, something very positive, you just cannot hold it. You want to share it with people. You want to see it come on board. You want to see it operational. It's a gift. So we must begin to learn to identify the gift God has put in us. Either the gift of our from the gift of our thinking, the gift of the meditation, the gift of uh, accepting what is around us that we can put into good use. It's a gift. These are all gifts open to man that we must begin to look inwards, look around us. What are the gifts God has put in me? Around me, God has put, sometimes the people he brings to your life, they are gifts. It's just like Ambassador Adekunle now with the global cluster is a gift because many have come here to benefit. That's the good dividend of the gifting from global clusters. We hear testimonies of what global clusters has done for so many. It's a gift. These are good and perfect gifts that God has used the ambassador to spread out, to give. People are getting values for their money. People are getting values for their time. It's a gift. Let us just look at the world today and find and say, let us just imagine a world where there are no gifting, there are no people to share gifts with or to brainstorm your gifts to run your gifts through. The world will be like an ocean where nothing sails, where no man sails, nowhere ship sails. It will just be there. It will be wasting away. Everything was created for their own purpose. So we must begin to look at our lives, look at things around us, look at the people around us. For you to come out from the family you came out from is a gift. For you to be born at such a time as this is a gift. And this gift opens doors for talent to thrive, for the passion, the burning passion we have in so many ways. Look at what people are doing now under the technology. Look at what people are doing now. A lot is happening. New things, new ideas, knowledge are being formed. The world is enjoying it. These are all gifts. And with time, we're going to talk about these gifts, the usefulness of this gift to us, and how we use them. And is it profitable to us? Because they are gifts given to us. You either use it well or you use it in the wrong way. But I must tell you, because we are in a movement that is out to quell riots, unrest, and every negativity, of our society, our community, I tell you, this is the best gift. Global clusters is the best gift for this moment. Global clusters is the best gift for our country, Nigeria, and other countries of the world. I mean, we are all connecting. As I'm speaking now, somebody is listening in. Somebody's idea is being cooked. Somebody is getting an awakening, because sometimes you need people to share things with you before you can take a step. We are all human beings. We are not bound to just be bonded by ourselves. No man is an island. We are all out there to merge our individual gifts to make the world a better place, to make our community, our society, the world a better place. So we must begin to take recognition. We must begin to look at all these gifts, the gifting in us. We must begin to look at the grace behind the gifting in us. We must begin to learn that these gifts were not given to us for us to just go keep. Like the story in the Bible where some people given, a master gave different gifts to different uh, sum of talents, money. And at the end of the day, some went to hide it, some went to multiply, some kept, some decided to go out there to, to double it. So it all depends on what God has given you. Has God given you the gift of kindness? Use it. Has God given you the gift of integrity? Use it. Has God given you the gift of humanity or empathy? Use it. Don't hold back. Don't say no. Oh, the gift given to me is meant for me and is meant for my family. No, spread the love. Spread your integrity. Spread your honesty. Spread your creativity. Every gift in life is useful. There's no gift given to man by God that is useless. You must not wait to be swimming in your billions before you exercise the gifts God has given to you. Or you must not wait to say, no, there is a time and season that I must exercise the gift. No, these gifts are like, it's endless. It's like opening a tap and it begins to run. Our gift cannot run if we lock it up. Or you say, oh, I don't like being a kind person because I'm taking advantage of. No, the man who takes advantage of you today will not have the opportunity to take advantage of you tomorrow, because it's the law of nature. You cannot come and uh, you cannot come to somebody who has integrity and you want to mess that integrity up. No, the law of nature has a way of putting a stopper. You know that, no, this person, I must not go out there to mess around with. So we must begin to look at ourselves, must begin to look at our ways. We must begin to look inwards. We must begin to look all around us and begin to think of how to spread the gifting in us. We start small, and before you know it, somebody else taps into it. The gift in us is transferable, because the bigger, the merrier. The gift in us is valuable. The more you share your gift, the more valuable a society becomes. So we must not look down on ourselves, beat ourselves back or beat ourselves down, and feel that you don't have anything to contribute in your society. You don't have anything to contribute in your nation. You don't have anything to contribute in your community, in your family. You do. The fact that I was born into my family is a gift. The fact that you were born into your family is a gift. The fact that you are a father is a gift. The fact that you are a mother is a gift. The fact that you are the CEO in that company, the fact that you are the president of global clusters is a gift. The fact that you are a child is a gift. The fact that you are a student is a gift. The fact that you are a market woman is a gift. The fact that you can do things with your hands, especially those in the certificated revolution, is a gift. There's no gift as good as creativity in integrity, in honesty, uh, in empathy. There's no greater gift you can get. We are all graced and blessed to be who we are. Value who you are. The person that you are is priceless. The person that you are is inestimable. You are a jewel. You are a diamond. You are gold. You are silver. You are so precious. You are so important. Without you, the world cannot be together. See yourself as that. When you begin to see how important you are as a human being, you begin to display your gifts. These are the gifts of life that raises the bar, the standard of human values, of human nature and creation, of human quality. So I would say to us that the more we come together to discuss things like this, the more eye openers, the more courage, the more encouraged we'll all be when we all come out to learn, to share, and to brainstorm. All this enhances man's potentials. All this enhances man's ways of life. That you find out that what you know is your opener. What you know are the values and the standard you can build. These are rich resources that are special gifts to nature. You don't need money to purchase it. You only need character, attitude, and submission of self to the rightness of the movement of a good life. So let us endeavor to walk towards knowing where we are now, where we are coming from, and the, the depth of all the potentialities in us. how we put them to good use, how they can profit us, how they can be of benefit to someone else. Because the greatest wealth you can give to man is teach the man. That adage that says, don't give me fish, but teach me how to fish. What Global Clusters is doing today is teaching people how to fish. By the time you now launch out your net, Clusterian Fares launches out his net. Clusterian Odusaju launches out his net. Everyone connected to Global Clusters. What a great harvest we are going to pull. Imagine all of us pulling this net with our various gifts. It will wipe away hunger, first and foremost, because fish is healthy. Fish is food. It will take away poverty. It will alleviate sufferings. It will boost and better our economy and the economy of the world. Just imagine everybody is launching out with their different nets of talents, of their gifts, of their passions, netting out in different and various forms. The world will never lack intellectuals. The world will never lack honest people. The world will never lack values. Everything becomes beneficial to man. So it is a good way of life for us to thrive and chart this path. And together, the world connects. The world is built. The world is empowered. The world becomes the heaven on earth for each and every person. Everybody becomes very future focused. Everybody becomes aware of all that is around them and a way to lift the banner of progress in every areas of our lives. Let's think of it. Let's begin to think accurately, positively. Let's begin to walk towards the goodness and make use of all the gifting of mankind and see how it betters our world. Definitely, it will better our world. It will grow our world. It will empower our world. It will move man forward forever. There's going to be so much fullness, so much completeness, so much grace all around us. And together, we'll live a world, we'll build a world that every man, every woman, every child gets the actual fulfillment of what they were created to be. We were all created for signs and wonders. We were all created to perfect every values of life and live in it and enjoy the fullness of it. That is what we were all created for. So, for us to run this race, for us to achieve, for us to be able to build our giftings and become the A's of life and get the world going and get the world round, we must begin to learn to look at who we are, what we are, what we can give, what we can share, what we can take, what we can lend out, and what we can take in. We must learn to love. We must learn to know that the world is a fallow ground. Not until you dig deep, you cannot find the gold. Not until you launch out into the sea, you cannot harvest you cannot have the goodies of the sea in your net. So I would ask us to learn to launch out our nets. Our nets, let us learn to launch it out there. You don't keep a fishing net in the home. You take a fishing net to the sea and you launch it out. Give yourself time. Give yourself the space. Don't be a writer of your destiny. Your destiny has been written. The purpose of your living is being certificated. So don't look at yourself a failure. Don't look at yourself like you know it all. Share, give, love, empower, and begin to spread the good values God has given to you. What God has given to A, he did not give to B. What B has, A does not have. But you see, when A and B come together to share ideas, they'll be richer. When C and D share ideas, they'll be richer. Don't live in a world of your own. No man has it all. What you have, somebody does not have, and what others have, if it is thrown to you, build on it. Like this platform is a platform that everyone should accept because we can all together see the future of global clusters. We can see how it's empowering people. We can see how it's building people. We can see how it's turning out intellectuals. We need all this to survive. We need all this to thrive. We need all this to be able to empower. We need all this for the benefit of man and nature. As I round up, I will ask us today to recharge the batteries in us, the batteries of humanity, the batteries of the purposes of why we were all created. We all have the batteries in us. It is the human and it is the human ability in us. Let us recharge them. Let us look at the areas where we have uh, we have derailed. Let us look at the areas where we can still jump into the moving train. Let us look at the areas where we still need to, on how we can talk to people around us and tell them to please come give a trial or come on board with us, because global clusters is intentionally moving faster than what all of us can imagine or think. Let us put ourselves together and be a voice out there to the voiceless, be a defense to the defenseless, be a helping hand to the one who is helpless. And let us go out there to love and love unconditionally, so that at the end of the day, we would have blessed humanity. Humanity will now thrive on a platform and a foundation built with love, honesty, integrity, empathy, and kindness. Thank you so very much, fellow custodians who have listened in, and and to all the prospective clusterians who are still thinking, when will I come on board? Please get on board. Like I said earlier, the train of global clusters is moving faster than we think. Years to come, I don't want us to say, I die no. When I was told that, oh, I just need to register one time, one uh, lifetime of $35, 50,000 naira, it's nothing compared to the future gains and the legacies that will be acquired in the future. We are all the people of the now, but the people of the now with the futuristic focus in their lives are the people who rise up intentionally to thrive in the future. God bless you all. Thank you so very much. I yield back.
Amazing,
Okay.
amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Mommy Colette. The 001 accurate connection revolution of the global clusters. Thank you for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. We appreciate you so much. And you've said it. We should all identify our gifts. And while you were talking, while you were discussing it, the the 001 North Central were discussing and said, you're a good researcher, and we need to have the research cluster of the global clusters, and she said, yes, I think so. We need to start something on research cluster, because the research institute that we have, they are not visible enough, and people don't really know what they're doing, the importance of research in nation building, and it's actually resonated, and thank you for bringing that out. A lot of people have a lot of gifts that will have added positivity to our father's land, but due to the fact that they don't know, or they don't know how to go about it, which the global cluster is a platform for you to actually express everything good. What we want to put at the spotlight is the good thing that is happening in our society that people don't know. And that is what we stand for. And that is what the global cluster stands for. That is the nation building we want to do. And I want to say this. I see a lot of things on the social media, and I see that a lot of things happen, and we watch our dating in the outside, and the whole world is watching us, and they are looking at us. In connecting to the world, in giving our name, our country name, the right name. We must watch what the way we present ourselves. Every Nigerian, every African, you are representing our continent. As a Nigerian, you are not just representing yourself, you are representing the continent of Africa, you are representing the country you come from, which is Nigeria, and you are equally representing your family. And be careful at what you put out there and the way we're being seen by the outside world, because we want accurate connection in all ramifications. We want accurate connection not just individually. Our nation needs to connect with other nations accurately, and they need to see us well. You understand? So, and we are just advocating that no matter what it is. I observe that I see some people, small little thing that will happen between them, they are ready to put it on the social media. Some people will even say, hey, I will run you down, I will create something, I will bring you down. Why are we so quick in bringing ourselves down? You understand? Why are we so quick in fighting, and as in creating chaos in our community? You understand? All of this cannot strengthen accurate connection. And the place of the right social capital, we cannot push it away in nation building. You understand? So we cannot say we want to have a beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria without the place of accurate connection, identifying our gifts, and we should all be willing to submit this our gift for nation building. We should all be willing to explore what God has given to us, what we are, what the universe has bestowed in us. We should all be ready to share all of these things. So the place of accurate connection in nation building cannot be pushed away. So we should all be sensitive about it, and we should understand that it's now people talk about the rating of our passport. Why is it rated like that? You understand? So why is some passport of some nation that are not even up to the quarter of our number rated so high? What is happening is because this nation compose themselves, and they tend to not watch their destiny. The whole of Ireland, Dublin, they are not up to 6 million. The whole of Ireland, they are not up to even a state, some states in Nigeria. And look at the rating of their international passport. You understand? And so what we're trying to say is that in building the right accurate connections, we need to position ourselves right. And everybody, the global cluster is saying that it is not just the president work alone. It is not just the governor's work alone. It is not just those political heads alone. That every one of us needs to put in the right positivity into this father's land, so that we can actually place ourselves in the right place. Institutions are set up by people, and we all need to come together and put up the right institution. We need to come up together. And the idea of aeronautic started with two brothers. You understand? So many courses have started that it was an initiative. The social media started with Mark Zuckerberg. You understand? And today we can see what is doing for the whole world, and how so many niche social media platforms have come back. So having said that, I want to appreciate the O01, for creating time to speak to us in the place of gifts in accurate connections, and which really really resonated. And please, everyone, if we really want Nigerian to grow, if we really want Nigeria to have the right connection, and if you really want to have the right connection as an individual, you need to watch the kind of the way you act. Don't join the bad news wagon. You understand? It's enough. Anything you amplify grows. Anything you try to showcase grows. You understand? A lot of times we in the same father's land, we fight ourselves for money. You understand? You're rich, somebody is poor, who use money, you said let him go to jail. And at the end of the day, if this person will go to jail, how has he profited you? You understand? Let us deal with ourselves with empathy. Let us deal with ourselves with compassion. Let us make sure that we accommodate each other. You understand? Let us sow a seed of love to one another. Let us not, all of these things, I don't know how much anybody needs, but the truth of the matter is that let us calm down for ourselves. You understand? Just like down, mommy, calm down. You understand? Let us calm down for ourselves. Having said that, I have the 001 Diction Guru of the Global Clusters. What's your take on today's accurate connection revolution? Over to you, Pastor Forex. Forex, Cluster Forex. Hello, Forex. Hello, Forex. Okay, I think Forex have a disrupt network, and okay, so having said that, if you're watching online, we want you to give your own submission. But a lot has been said today by the 001 Accurate Connection Revolution. It's so important that we pay attention to these things, and we all need to submit all of our gifts, you know, for nation building. You don't know whether it is that your gift that will generate, that will be created and will create, career lines that people will now say, oh, new normal, and they will now be picking up those careers, and they will be, you understand, they will have to study it and all of that. You understand? Look at what Mark Zuckerberg has done to the world. You understand? So many line of opportunity. We have now multi-million um successful people in the social media space right now. You understand? The social media space is no longer something to push away. It's something that has been part of us, and that is really, really making a lot of meaning in our society right now. So, but we are saying that we should use it rightly, and we should use it to project the right thing to the world concerning our father's land. And that is why we said, for us to build the right social capital individually, for us to build the right social capital as a nation, we need to put the right thing out there. We need to actually put the right thing out there. And let us not always watch our destiny outside. You understand? It's something that is not giving us the right name that we should have. Guess what? Most of those developed nations equally have a worse destiny than us, but it's not most of most of the time they don't put those things out there. I remember something happened in Turkey, where in Turkey there's a place called Taksim. It's pretty much like in New York there. You understand? In Taksim, something happens, having internet problem. You understand? They actually disrupt the internet. I remember I was in my house in Turkey one day, and an accident happened in somewhere very close to me. I was looking at it because I stayed on the fifth floor, and I saw what was happening. And and three vehicle were there, and they quickly wrap it up and all of that. And I know that one of these things don't get to the news. It's not everything that happened that gets to the news. It's not anytime you see. And when most likely when we see good thing happening, we don't put up our camera and video them. We feel good thing are just normal. We don't amplify them. We don't push showcase them. And when we see just bad thing, and that is what we feel with our social media and the algorithm. The truth about it is that anytime they are searching about your country, the algorithm starts showing all of this negativity, and this negativity is not giving us the right connection that we need as a nation. It's not even giving our people the right thing that they need to, when we're negotiating, they'll say, are you not from that country? You understand? Most of the time, I argue with them. I start with so many diplomats, and they'll tell this is that is. I said it's not everybody, and most of the people that are doing well in my country, they keep quiet a lot, and they're doing a lot of good things. Just to let you know, I I have been dealing with you for years, and you can see how we've been, working together in peace and harmony. And a lot of people like me, they are there in our father's land, and they are spread across the world. And go and check the statistics. So sorry about that. The internet, the internet just threw
Still
me out.
there? Is
Do
it
we
my
Parex?
network?
Parex, kindly,
Please, Mommy Colette.
Parex, we can hear
Mommy
you.
Colette, please, can you hear
Can you
me?
give your submission, please?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear
Question
you.
Parex.
Oh, okay, obviously. Okay, network.
Question Parex, can you give your
Oh,
submission in 1 minute, please?
all right, thank you, boss. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mommy Colette. I have collected my portion again this evening. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Grateful.
Be a voice. I'm talking to myself right now. Be a voice to the voiceless. Help to the helpless. Be a defense to the defenseless.
Yes.
Very, very awesome. Very, very true. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm.
And I am short of words. So if we can apply all these principles or utilize these pillars, then the world it will be a better place, honestly.
Yes.
And that's what we have been chasing after. That's why ambassadors and passion is getting is it's on the high. You understand? It's going higher and higher. It's growing or it's increasing, and
Yes.
that's what we have come to say. That's what we are saying. So those of us, everyone listening, please don't treat somebody bad because the economy is somehow, people have treated me in a bad way. Somebody has been very, very wicked or very, very has done something unruly, you know, um, and I have to pay him back in his own coin. No, that's not how the world will become a better place. Because if you continue showing people the act of kindness, you're good towards people, someday it will. There's a way it will give them. It will help them have a rethink. Like, wow, I have been bad. I have been doing evil, but this person has never, you understand, treated me the way I have been treating him. Someday he will just come to his senses. Man, I think I have to amend my ways. And if we can do this, honestly, like Ambassador said, we have good people out there. Yes, some people still feel, we no longer have good people in the world. Everybody is bad. No, it is not correct. It is not. So long, I mean, if you think people are bad, don't join them. Do your bits. You do good. Yes, then that will make the difference. It will make a whole lot of difference. Yes.
Yes.
And Ambassador said that why are we so quick when it comes to making chaotic moves, doing something bad? Why is it that it's very, very easy for people to do bad things? Let's stop talking, let's stop bad mouthing our own nation. Yes, we should let me use this expression. Let's not dry our dirty linen outside or out
Outside.
there. Yes, there's a way to you don't you what we should spread the good news. We should not say, our country is bad, our country is this, our country is that. But we should talk about the good things about our country.
Yeah.
Now, foreigners are still running into the country as bad as many people think Nigeria is now. Foreigners are still trooping in to the country. I was reading something. Sorry, boss. This is the last thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say. I've been following Traore, this president, this young president. I've been following him, and you see, he so many failed assassination attempts because this guy is doing something positive, something that will change the lives of people, and they want to kill
Yeah.
him. I have been following this guy. I have been following him, and this guy has made up his mind that come
Mm.
what may, I don't give a
They die
damn.
hard. Yeah.
I am
Die
moving
hard.
forward.
Yes.
I am severing. I don't know if there's anything such as severing ties. I have severed ties. I want to
Yeah.
sever ties with foreign countries because you people will give us
Mm-hmm.
something, they will bring problems upon us. You bring
Yeah.
problems upon us, and you'll be saying you are
Mm.
helping us, but you're not helping us.
Mm.
We are
Mm-hmm.
Africans. We are talented. I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, somebody posted a video on our platform the other day, and I was like, wow. a Nigerian, a young lady. She made a phone that you don't, even a farmer, an illiterate, a stark illiterate can make use of this device. You don't have to know how to, okay, I can read, I understand English and all that, blah, blah, blah. But just speak your language. Just talk to that device. Miri, and it will bring it out. You understand? Or you say, Douala, Yana Kiranka, Mamanki, Yana Kiranki. You understand? Speak your language to that device, then it will respond. In Nigerian, it means we are blessed in this country.
Yeah.
But these people are making us feel bad. They are painting us bad. It's not everything that is out there that is 100% correct. So we should stop spreading bad
Right. So,
news.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Bless you. Well said. Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you very
Well
much,
said.
Perez, for that great contribution. It shows that you're paying attention. And I tell people, even if this is touching a life or two or three, you understand, it's what is our aim to ensure that we actually impact in people's life. And please take it on. At least, you need to produce your kind. It's very important. You understand, at least between 1 to 10 million of your kind across the group. You understand? You need to do that. Having said that, I want to say thank you very much, Mommy Collect. And I want to say, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneur, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry because it gives us the right power, accurate information because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection because to whom we are connected to determine what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization in the world. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth, and it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa. And we have created a social media to actually solve our own problem. And we are inclusive. We're bringing everyone in the triangle of wealth together, from those that are financially free to independent to stability to instability. Lack anything. And that is what we're doing. We are already 1 year old and we're waxing strong about. And Imran said yes to the global clusters yesterday and said, I'm ready to take it to the 19 northern states. And that is a good news for all clusterian. Again, when we collect equally we have a shortlet in Amen Estate, eight bedroom duplex that is currently going for 500,000 naira per night. If you want to stay for a longer time and you need discount, you can equally reach out to the global clusters. And the global clusters has been given the power of Anthony to manage that shortlet. And all clusterians, you need to make sure that already we sent our department of production to go there, and they'll be going there next week to take videos and all of that, and we'll start the promotion just to let you know. So, having said that, if you want to register into the global clusters, a one-time lifetime 61,000 naira, a clusterian combo that equally comes with a discounted UK course like cyber security, data analysis, certified nursing assistant, social health worker, business analysis, mini MBA, and so on, and AI courses are comes with a package. And equally, if you're a vendor, you want to sell in the community, a one-time, lifetime, 81,000 naira with mini MBA and a business analysis course. So, having said that, thank you very much. Tomorrow is the certificate revolution of the global clusters. Guess what? There's a good news on that too. We already have some is watching the global clusters and she loves it. She's an ambassador of Nigeria in another country, has donated about 3 acres, and we've come up with a concept note. Currently, we're writing to create the first certificate school in Abuja, and it's going to be very massive. Don't joke on it. You understand? A school where people can actually learn in their mother tongue. A school where we'll put our culture forward and you can learn in Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa and other languages. So we're doing that already. So thank you very much for stopping by. For watching this video later, would like to have your submission on what has been discussed today. Thank you, Mommy Colette. Thank you, Christian
Bless
Flores, and
you.
every other person
Grateful.
on the call today. And I want to say, have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.
Bye.